part 1 of grade 4 purple belt. Again, running our way through the study sheets we've done in the past to help you assist you at this level. So starting again with position and stances, none introduced, so we're all the way back to white belt again to look back at what we've got to learn and what we've got to add to and progress with. Techniques, we've got single check, inward strike, back strike, inward straight arm release, and locked arm and neck clinch or side attack. And then we've got back forearm, which is this area here. So again, we've got the palm down, back, this area here that we can use, and also the inner hand. Inner hand we use for strike, so we've got the hand here, we run along here, but the knuckle here sticks out, so we need to rotate it over slightly, so it runs along the finger, the hand, but that knuckle's taken out of the way so it doesn't hurt. So when it comes in, it's actually that inner hand that we're going to use on the strike itself. So we go straight into the long range work. So we've got your single check, inward strike and back kick. Okay, so single check, this is one of the first blocks that we actually have where we actually do the weight going forward. Predominantly up to now we have the weight getting back to get out of the way, the technique. So if we go from our diagonal start, shoulder width and length, guard up from here, then what we're going to do, we've either got an inward punch coming towards us or a round punch. This can defend against both. We're going to put the palms against the side of our heads now, not our fists, so if a punch comes around and hits you, you're going to smash yourself in the face with your secondary fist. We don't want to be doing that. So palms, using the elbow and like an inward punch with the elbow. So what we don't want to be doing is just going straight here and leaving a gaping great gap in the middle. It's going to drive inward and the weight's going to come forward. So as the punch is coming in, we're meeting it early so it doesn't reach maximum speed, and we have quite an effect with our elbow in case it's into their punch. So drive it in, drive it in. This can also be used to drive it towards the throat. We're using an attack to get inside to clinch. So defence or an attack you can use this for, but for now it's a defence. Single check coming off the front or the rear, so the inward punch is coming in. Or from here, shrugging up. So when the round punch comes in, we shrug up and stop it. And we can come over the arm and lock it, get it into a clinch and move on from there. So it's quite handy. We go into a clinch from the shrug or the single check motion, stopping the inward punch coming in. This is the front and rear, weight going forwards, transferring in as we deliver that across. Palms on your head. Inward strike. Again, we're going to take this arm out because it wants to reach maximum speed. Wind the body up just as we did right back at white belt. Weight on the rear leg, leg turning, so we've got sequential movement from our feet, our knees, our hip. Then we're going to whip this arm through using the inner hand as we spoke about earlier. Keep the elbow bent, it doesn't want to be out straight locked. Coming attacking, so this can be attacking side of the face, side of the neck, could be the front of the face, and you think about the 360 now as we talked about before. Don't just think one dimensional, think what are the areas you can attack and can't. You'll see with all techniques, some work on everything, some have got sort of grey areas where they won't work, so you need to understand that, consider that. So coming in, hit the target, follow through and round. So coming in a straight line, wind the body up as the arm's going out, get the hands set, coming up, hitting the target, follow through and back off the rear, and the weight just comes forward as we've done sequential movement, hips, arms coming out, it's only got maximum speed to come around because it's coming from the rear, so it's got longer to travel, hit the target, follow through and round again. Notice I'm keeping the thumb one out of the way by rotating it down so I can come in and hit across, follow through and back. And the last one we've got here is your back kick. So think very much like this is a side kick, so remember that stamping motion we did right back at blue belt, we brought that knee up to our shoulder and we kick down, kicking on the base of the heel, same principle for the back kick. So what we're going to do, we'll turn this way, opponent's approaching from behind, so you set yourself off so you get that leg to kick in, kicking off the rear leg. We're going to chamber it up, so make sure we look first, chamber up, heel low, drive the kick in and step down. You can step around obviously and turn around and then face the opponent we've just attacked. So the person's approaching from the rear, have a look, chamber it up like a side kick, heel low, knee high, upper body, deliver the kick, stepping down. I'm just doing this for purpose so you can see the direction I'm going facing, what we're doing to face our opponent. Options are off the front leg, which means we get the weight coming across, travelling as we deliver it, which is the easier one to do. Because we're travelling and we're shifting the weight there already. We're kicking off the back leg, which most people choose to do. We're shifting the weight forward first. If you just leave the weight here and kick, you will pole vault yourself across the hall. So what you need to do from here is make sure you've allowed enough space that when you've chambered, you start to kick, your weight starts to fall so it gets midway before the kick hits the target. And we've committed our weight in and it will continue through. Don't just leave the weight here or forward. We've had to go to lift the leg up because you will end up going that way and have very little effect on the kick itself. So again, we can step in, we can come off the front leg, off the back leg. There's lots of options to make that space up. So again, quick reflection, we've got your single check, palms on your head. In the strike, use the inner hand and your back kick, punch the knee up, upper body being used, front leg, rear leg, with that kick out, nice and slow, but get that knee right up to the shoulder, it's the front of the rear leg, and punch it up with a good attacking toe. Well done, that's the first part over, I'll meet you back in the second part. Good stuff.